The Deputy PM spoke to the BBC yesterday, defending her decision.
Yeah, she spoke to the BBC saying that the decision to bring down Grenfell Tower was taken on the decision of experts. She said the structure of the tower since the fire had become dangerous and would worsen over time. And she said that she knew full well that whatever she said at the meeting with the residents and with the Grenfell community was going to be very traumatic for people, and that people would be upset, but that this was the only way forward.
I knew when I took on this role that this was something that was going to be really difficult, but a really important piece of work that had to be done, and therefore making the decision was something that I spoke to the Grenfell community, including bereaved and survivors. There isn't a consensus. I don't think you ever will find that. It's devastating what happened, but what I want to try and do is work with the Grenfell community, the bereaved survivors, to make sure that we do justice to the fact that there is a sacred place, people lost their lives there, and make sure that there is a lasting memorial on that site.
The Deputy PM, Angela Rayner, speaking to Laura Koonsberg there. Clearly a deeply difficult and sensitive situation, as we've heard. And how will that be considered from a practical point of view when it is taken down?
It's a good question, because it is a completely unique situation. Never in British history have we had a tragedy of this magnitude resulting in so many deaths, and where a decision has had to be taken to take down a 24-storey building that's right at the heart of a community. And it has to be done with the utmost sensibility, which is what Mark Antony from DemolitionNews told me.
We'll be asking workers to go in to work where people have died. That's undoubtedly going to have some sort of impact upon them. They're not going to leave that behind at 5 o'clock in the evening when they go home. They'll be taking that home to their families. So I think that's a key consideration. But obviously, I mean, the biggest concern is for the local community and for the bereaved families. The mental health impact on them. You know, they're gradually going to see that tower disappearing. And one day they will open their curtains and it will be gone. You know, that's going to be so jarring for them.
Mark Antony there, and there are more meetings with bereaved families and survivors planned. Thank you, Anna.